Hello, you beautiful legends, and welcome to Blunt Force Healing Podcast. This is episode number 546, and today's update will be very short. I wrote in the blog post already that my intention was to take a break today, but obviously it's not as easy when you're journaling, and I still felt obliged to write something up and record this particular video. So let me just get into it fairly quick. So today is Sunday, 17th of March, and 17th of March is always a very significant day for Irish community, and in Ireland obviously, but also around the world in many places, because that celebration reaches I would say global extent. And obviously I talk about St. Patrick's Day, and of course it has roots in religion, but nowadays it's just a cool celebration of Irish culture. And obviously in Ireland every single town and village is celebrating it to some extent themselves. And you can imagine that Donegal town, our town, also had its own celebration, with schools participating and creating specific floats or things that were kind of, following the crowds in different themes. And Julian's school obviously had their own theme. Although Julian didn't participate this year, we did participate last year when we had Jailhouse Rock as a main theme. We were all kind of in black and white colors and dancing to Jailhouse Rock by Elvis Presley. This year the float and theme was around trolls, so it was very colorful, but we decided to skip it. And today's day in general was kind of focused on just chilling out at home. And the only thing we did was actually, first we did a walk together as a family around Donegal, just to have a look and see how the town is preparing for the parade. It was already they were already getting ready to close the streets, etc. And we did the loop of about 6.5 kilometers. Unfortunately, the weather for the first half of the day was miserable and rainy and drizzly, and we got soaking wet afterwards, but it was decent walk anyway because it was pretty warm. But then when the weather cleared and we intended with Julian to visit the parade anyway, maybe it didn't work out very well for us, because by the time we reached the parade it was already past the last, I think, loop or whatever, and people were already kind of walking back to their cars or homes or to the pubs, etc. So the square was still quite buzzing and there was plenty of people. Streets were still closed, but obviously it was the end of the parade, so we didn't make it. But still we did the walk back, forth and back, and walk around, and we did another, I think, 5.6 kilometers. So overall it was a decent 12 kilometers today, which is impressive, and we are happy that we get that activity. So it's 4 minutes in, and that's pretty much that I wanted to update you on. More in the blog post. You can read the write-up. I just mentioned that snakes and eels because there is a funny part of the legend where St. Patrick drove snakes away from Ireland to the sea, and there are some speculations about those snakes becoming eels in the sea, or giving origin to eels in the sea, which is obviously not of scientific origin, but it's funny to listen. Anyway, for now that's it. thank you very much for being here. I hope you have a great rest of the day, evening, or afternoon, or wherever you are. Stay tuned and see you tomorrow.